Hey, I'm Steve.
And I'm Annette.
And we're from MoneySmartFamily.com. And today we're talking about making money flipping things. You know, we're going to talk to these people.
Yes.
They're cool.
They're awesome.
Yeah, but see this guy right here?
Yeah.
I'm going to tell you 3 things about him. You have to guess which one is a lie.
Okay.
Okay? At the age of 16, he bought Nordic tracks for $30 and sold them for $300.
Awesome.
He went to college to learn how to make lots of money flipping things.
Interesting.
And he one time bought a mobile security tower for $6,000 and sold it for $25,000.
No kidding.
Well, if you want to know the answers to this,
Keep watching.
Money Smart Family. Before we start talking to Rob and Melissa and find out how they make money flipping things, make sure that you subscribe to our channel. Just hit that little button down there, and then also hit the bell so that you're notified anytime we put up a new video.
And leave a comment, because we love chatting with you. And Rob and Melissa said they would jump on and help answer questions too. Have you ever heard of flea market flipping?
A couple of years ago, we wrote an article on flipping and how you could make money doing it, and that's where we started interacting with Rob and Melissa. So meet Rob and Melissa.
Yeah, let's bring them on. Here we go.
Hey guys, thanks for having us.
Hi.
So Rob, which of the 3 things that I shared about you, Nordic tracks for $30 and selling them for $300, going to college to learn flipping, or the security tower that you bought for $6,000 and sold for $25,000, which one of those is not true?
Surprisingly, it is the college. I've never been to college. Actually, I went to college for a semester and it did not work out because I'm not good at school. So the other 2 are the truth and that is the lie.
Awesome.
So let's talk about how many kids you have and what life is like for you guys right now.
Yeah, we have 3 young kids. Well, they're getting older now.
They're
8, 6, and 4.
Wow.
And we're gonna talk about your kids and some unique things you're doing with them in another interview.
Yes. But for today, tell us what Rob did, or either of you did, before you actually got into this flipping.
Yeah, I was a personal trainer for 10 years. And then when our youngest was born, we had 3 kids, 3 and under. So it's insanity at home. I gotta quit. So, but I was a personal trainer. And
I worked for a homeowner's insurance. We actually worked for an inspection company. So we actually did photographs of homes and businesses for inspection purposes, for insurance purposes. So I had been doing that for about 5 years.
Yeah.
But you started really young learning the flipping business with your mom, right?
Yeah, I come from a big family, so I have 6 older sisters. I'm the youngest and only boy.
Wow.
But my parents
Oh my gosh. You were kissed to death, weren't you?
Yeah, so I was raised in a big family, but my parents had to go to yard sales and thrift stores to be able to provide for us. And that's kind of where I got an early start. I watched my parents every once in a while when they found something that was worth money and they knew it was worth money, they would buy it and then they would turn around, bring it home and sell it in the classified. So I got modeled that at a young age.
Yeah. You, Melissa, how long have you been married?
almost 14 years.
Wow. And all that time you were working other jobs and then you were doing flipping on the side, right?
Yeah. Flipping has always been kind of our extra money, our vacation funds, if extra bills came up. So it was always kind of this little, if we needed more money, go out and flip something. So.
Okay, so
and we fund our vacation fund by
with flipping
stuff, and we've done that for years. It's just a fun challenge.
What was your highest month and what was your lowest month of earnings from flipping?
Oh, yeah, it's been kind of all over the place a little bit, but since going full time, our highest month was $28,000. That month you sold the tower, yeah. and then lower months like $2,000.
How many years have you been flipping full time?
5. Our youngest is almost 5.
Yeah.
So
okay.
Right.
And let's see, the biggest win. So some of the bigger items besides the tower, what else have you sold that was just an amazing flip?
Yeah, I mean, one of the things that we are known for is a prosthetic leg that I bought from. We paid $35 for it, brought it home, sold it in less than 10 hours, and we sold it for $1,000. So that is one that, I mean, sticks out in my head as an awesome flip. It was very quick, and we made a ton of money on that one as well. So
A recent one was the bus wash. That was the longest crate you've ever made.
that was a big pallet that we actually shipped, and that one we paid $600 for it, and we sold it for $9,000.
Right. So we have a picture of you standing up on top of that. I mean, that's phenomenal. How tall was that thing?
That one was actually, if I'm not mistaken, it was about 12 or 13 foot tall.
Wow.
Wow.
You have lots of people who follow you, and we've been watching some videos from your Facebook groups and everything. We'll talk about those more later, but you're encouraging couples to do this together. And do you have clearly defined roles on who does what in the business, or are you all kind of mixed together? How do you work?
I do now more of the stuff on our blog, so that's kind of more my gig, and he's really the sole flipper. But
it has evolved.
It has, because whenever I was a personal trainer, we didn't get paid maternity leave, so I could take off what I wanted, but it wasn't paid. So I took off like 6 weeks for each kid, and then those 6 weeks I was home with the baby, so I started helping him, listing stuff, taking pictures, so we could get more stuff going. So then, so that's kind of how I started into it more.
And then you both do the shopping, like finding the deals, or is it mostly, it's mostly Rob?
I'm very good at finding deals. Very, very good at it.
Okay, now
I
sometimes.
just got stuff here and there sometimes. I do. I do sometimes.
Yeah, like Melissa, tell the story about the stroller.
I really started getting into strollers because there's some high-end strollers, and if you can spot some good brands, so that's something I kind of gravitate towards. So, and I didn't even know strollers were so expensive until we had kids. So then after that, it's like, wow. And so you find these brands, and so we've sold several strollers.
Yeah.
Thinking about the time when you walked into, I think, a thrift store, and you decided to go look at the strollers. And like you knew the brands of regular kid strollers, but you found a stroller in the lineup that was different from all the others. Do you know what I'm talking about?
You know what you're talking about? It's we got it.
It looks like a jogging stroller, but it's actually for special needs.
Yeah.
Well, here's a picture of it right here.
Yeah. Yeah. So we've sold a couple of those now.
We have.
So
I just remember that I think it was like less than $20 you bought it for, and you sold it for several hundred.
Yeah, that's typically most of our strollers we buy for $20 or less, and make a couple hundred.
Yep, exactly.
So
we have this problem. We find deals and we have intentions of selling it, but sometimes those things, they're such a good deal and it's such a cool thing. Do you guys ever struggle with, like, you want to keep all this stuff?
I can relate.
He does. He's more the keeper. I said, get rid, let's go, get it gone.
Yeah, that's the cool thing about what we do, because you can actually use this stuff for a while, and our kids are getting better at this as well, learning that they can use stuff for a little while, have fun with it, and then sell it. So with what we do, you're able to find some really cool stuff, some great deals, be able to use it for however long it is, and then turn around and sell it and make some money.
Yeah, so basically you're using it for free, right? I mean, there's nothing better than that. That's just really cool.
I mean, our truck you sold. Remember that truck? We bought it for like $3,000.
$3,500.
And you did a little work to it, but we sold it for $18,000 after we used it for a year.
That's insane.
We gave it a little paint job. We used it to pull our camper. So,
All right, this has been amazing.
I know.
What I want to do now is kind of shift gears, because you guys, a good portion of your income is flipping, but another portion is sharing what you've learned and helping other people get into that. And we're gonna finish this interview out, and then we're gonna come back and talk about us, because we want to learn to be like you. But let's talk about a little bit about some of the things you guys have available that you do to help other people learn to make money and flip and have fun like you guys do.
Yeah, about 5 years ago, we actually put together a course, an online course called Flipper University. And we've been helping and working alongside with people for the last 5 years, teaching them how to get into this business, how to start. Even if you know nothing about selling or reselling, we have the step-by-step program to actually walk you through getting your first item and then actually selling it and fulfillment and all that kind of stuff. So yeah, we're very excited. We're passionate about helping other people make an income, a side income, and then hopefully, if it's what you love, go into full time like we are as well.
Now, we've taken the Flipper University class. So I'm telling you right now, this class is good. They give you all the information you need to start doing this. They show you how to list things on your phone. They show you how to follow up, how to package things, how to
Payback is easily a month.
Yeah.
Easily.
Yeah. So, and one of the cool things, you just did an interview with a couple that's a little bit on the older side.
Senior couple.
And they said they bought the Flipper University and they paid for it, more than paid for it, in the first month.
They're off and running. They are absolutely running. And I know you haven't had a chance to say this, but one of the things that I think is so valuable, besides the material in the course, is the Facebook group, the private Facebook group, because there are moderators and admins that actually are doing this. This is how they're living. They're flipping. And people are constantly posting stuff up there of either some great flips that they've had, or, you know, they're asking questions about shipping, or I found this in my area, is this a good price? And especially when they're new. And I feel kind of proud at this point, because when those newbies get on and they say things, I'm like, I know the answer to that question. I must not be a newbie anymore.
The group is so much fun. We enjoy it a lot.
Yeah,
so.
we dreamed about putting a group together because it's everybody at every different stage of life, stage of the flipping game, and it's all people
Everybody
working
helping,
together,
helping each other.
It's a low drama group. It's just people in there who want to learn and want to help, and that's what we've dreamed about. And we have, what is it, almost 900 people now, right?
Oh my gosh.
900
Wow.
people in the group.
Yeah. It's a family. All these people, they have this common bond of finding deals. And it's not like a competition. What I love about it is the guy who flips shoes, you know. Everybody cheers for him when he gets some great deals, you know. So it's really neat.
That part's awesome that everybody shares what they find, because now, like, we're looking for those things in our area. And it's also a mindset shift a little bit, because some people are like, oh, well, it's like an abundance mindset instead of a scarcity mindset, because people are like, oh, well, they're going to be looking for it, I can't look for it too. But there is so much stuff out there to find and sell.
Yeah.
Well, and there's people from all over. So oftentimes someone will say, hey, look, I just saw this deal in this city. Does anybody live in this city? Do you want to go get this deal? And I'm like, that is awesome.
Yeah. One of our philosophies of life is never pay retail. And, you know, we live in Phoenix, Arizona. There's about 3 million people that live in this metro area. And I believe that anytime I need something, there is somebody in this city who has the thing I need, and they don't want it anymore, right? And so my job is to find that person or find that thing, and I'm going to get a deal, and they're going to get some money for it, and it's going to be great. And that's what you guys are all about. You're finding somebody who doesn't want what they have anymore. You pick it up and you find somebody who wants it more than you did. Because, you know, we're known as America's cheapest family, and we wrote the book on that. Okay, just want you to know that. But we don't like to spend a lot of money, but we will spend money on something that's a good value. But I'm sure there's some people who are watching going, you know, I don't know how much this course costs, and this. We aren't doing this video just to sell the course, but you guys offer some things at no cost. And that's how we started following you. So talk about some of the things that someone can jump on as soon as they finish watching this video. They can jump on and start learning what you're doing and glean some tips at no cost right now.
The webinars and things like that.
No, we put a workshop together to actually help people see if this is a good fit for you and jump in and learn, the process of what we do. And a lot of people that, one of the keys to what we do is loving to find those deals. Steve, like you said, we don't pay retail either. We can't stand to pay retail for stuff. So we always are looking for those deals. And if you're the same person who's out there shopping flea markets, thrift stores, yard sales, if you're out there doing that, but you're not doing the other end of it, is making money on those deals that you're able to find, you're leaving a part of the puzzle out to where you can actually get paid and have a great time doing what you already love to do.
Yeah.
So you have the free workshop, and we're going to have a link to that in the show notes below. We're going to have links to all kinds of stuff about you guys. You also have a free ebook, right?
Yeah, at the end of the workshop, we do a beginner's guide to selling on eBay. You can download it for free.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and that's super valuable because there's a barrier to entry sometimes when you're trying to do something that you've never done before. But selling on eBay has never been easier, and you guys give some real practical tips to help people be successful, to make it less stressful, and to make them really successful.
Mm-hmm. But
this has been so much fun.
it has.
And really, we have ulterior motives because we want you to help us go to the next level. So we're going to finish off this interview here. We're going to have links to your website, to your YouTube channel, which is phenomenal. And we're going to ask you if we can come back and show you some of the stuff that we've got that we want to flip and get your input on that.
Absolutely. We'd love to.
Okay.
So just tell people where they can find you.
Yeah, our website is FleaMarketFlipper.com. It's the best place to check us out. And YouTube and Instagram is kind of to follow the adventure.
And are they also Flea Market Flipper? YouTube and Instagram?
Instagram, yes, it's at Flea MRKT Flipper. So I took the vowels out because the other one was already taken. So.
Okay, perfect.
All right. Well, this has been great.
Yes.
Listen, if you got something really valuable out of this or you have a question, make sure you leave it in the comments
Yes.
below. We'll answer it. We
Yep.
love answering questions on YouTube.
And Rob and Melissa will jump on,
And
too.
they will. And watch these videos next. Money Smart Family.